I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Hey there, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. This is actually a PayPal request from one of my dearest friends, Effrey. I know he was not a fan of this film, which is cool, but he wanted my thoughts on The Hunt. Now, The Hunt is a film that I do feel bad for, and here's why. Back in October, maybe August, maybe September, I want to say October for some reason, of 2019, it was supposed to come out in theaters. And it got pulled. It got pulled for stupid reasons. It got pulled because, sadly, something happened at a school, and then public outcry about violent movies, and then also the politics, Donald Trump going, no! All this stupid stuff that if they had seen the film, they would know just how foolish they would look. And the studio said, no, we're not releasing it. Then it got delayed and delayed and delayed until finally it's going to come out again, and then another thing happened. Now with the marketing, they try to play off all these critics. They don't want you to see the movie, which is a marketing tactic that you would see back in the day, in the 70s, for various grindhouse movies, the movie they didn't want you to see. Again, just to, which I can understand that type of marketing. It's worked in the past. But no one wanted to give this film a chance, and it got bad reviews. It got kicked around, crapped on, spit on. A lot of people on YouTube don't like it. Most of the critics hate it. I'm guessing the critics hate it because either A, they looked foolish when they had all this, yes, it's a political movement, no, this should not be released. And then when they watch the film, they go, it's just a fun 80, 90-minute movie where it doesn't pick a side politic-wise. Which I think that's the other reason why critics hate it. Because it doesn't pick a side. And to me, that was a good thing. It's not for Hillary, for Trump. It's, no, you both are stupid. That's how I think. Thank you, movie. Maybe that's part of the reason why it appealed to me. Now, is it a classic? No. Is it a classic action film? No. Do I think it's the best film of the year? No. I would easily put Sonic the Hedgehog and Bad Boys for Life and Guns Akimbo and VFW above this. The Invisible Man, might have liked this a little bit more than The Invisible Man, although I liked that film. This one I was pleasantly surprised. It went at a fast pace. It was only 80, 90 minutes long. The lead girl was a badass. She kicked ass. I liked her. She was a badass motherfucker and did not annoy me. I thought the actress did a really good job, which I want to get the actress's name. Hilary Swank, you mainly see her at the end. I like Hilary Swank. I liked her in The Core, which I know nobody else likes, but I like The Core. Shut up, computer. See, even my computer doesn't like The Core. Which, yeah, I will put The Core above this movie for Hilary Swank films. Haven't seen $1 Million Baby. barely remember. Was it Girls Don't Cry? I haven't really seen all of that all the way through. I don't think that's I haven't seen a tremendous Hilary Swank, but the stuff I've seen her in, I liked her in it. Although, what was that? The Reaping, that was a piece of shit. But I thought the first 15 minutes were rather surprising with the gore. Again, like all the quotes on the poster, it's not favorable reviews. It's credits trying to say, oh, because Sally Tids passed away around October or so of 2019. I think it was September, actually. September. Yeah, the Dayton and El Paso mass shootings. So they said, well, this has guns, so don't release it. And all the critics jumped on the bandwagon to get brownie points. That's what they did. All the critics like, yeah, movies like this should be released. Yeah, movies like this should be released. Fuck you. And this is not even a movie I'd give a 10 out of 10. It's not Hard Target. It's not that great, fantastic. But I liked it. I thought it had a good sense of humor. Betty Gilpin as the lead, I liked her. She was a badass. She could kick the shit out of Ray Skywalker, which the critics loved. But this one, they give him fucking C pluses and stuff. Or lower. So again, it got kicked around, pushed around. It's not that bad of a movie. And I actually liked the story it was telling. Where these two people, these two groups kind of eat themselves up, and the one who's in the middle who don't give a fuck is the one who comes out of it and survives. That's what happens, and I think most people would enjoy that. But then critics are like, it needs to take a side. No, it doesn't. The story of the film, it begins with this text where someone's talking about killing the deplorables. So in a way, it's kind of Hillary Clinton fans saying how shitty Trump supporters are. And then that text comes back later, the full things about that. But really, the people who are being hunted, the Trump supporters, they're kind of dumbasses. And then the people hunting, they're idiots. So it's like idiots versus dumbasses in a way, which I thought was kind of funny. And the first 15-20 minutes was surprising. Where you think some people don't make it out, really not many do. And do I really want to give it away? You get quite a bit of violence in the first 15-20 minutes. And the way it plays off the politics, I appreciate it. The way one side talks, I could buy them saying stupid shit like, for the record, asshole, climate change is real. And then the other, ooh, I feel so sorry about immigration. It shows that there are assholes on both sides, which is true. And the one who is in the middle is the most likable one. You know, she saves someone, it's like, why should I believe you? And the girl goes, the lead goes, well, if you pull the door handle, you don't blow the fuck up. Then you can believe me. I liked her demeanor. I liked her dialogue delivery. She was a badass when she takes care of these assholes in a store. And first third of the movie, that was nicely done. Ethan Suplee who I remember from Mallrats. He makes an appearance in this. I was surprised by it. I'm like, oh, that's Ethan Suplee. He definitely got himself in shape, which is pretty cool. And again, I like the sense of humor that's involved in this movie. I thought the action scenes, the fight that the lead and Hilary Swank have at the end is a pretty damn good fight. No shaky cam, no crappy editing. These two really went all out in the fight at the end. I appreciate that. It's not a downbeat ending. It's not a sequel bait ending. It's not a bullshit ending. Again, it went at a fast pace. And again, it did make me chuckle quite a few times. They did more in the spoilers. The beginning of the film, where, I mean, a guy wakes up on a plane and he gets fucking stabbed in the neck. What the fuck, man? What? He woke up. And when, people waking up on the ground and can get these containers or guns, the person who you maybe thought would going to be the lead, she gets fucked up. One falls to a pit like it was from Mortal Kombat. A couple get blown up in a minefield. Some gets shot with an arrow. He's like, what is this Avatar shit? I thought that was pretty funny. And then even in the when they go, the last three go into a store and somebody get fucking poisoned from the food in there. And then the girl who we find out is the actual lead, she notices something's not right and fucks these two asshole store owners up. I thought that was nicely done. And then Betty Gilpin, I really liked in the lead. I really liked her badass. This is how you have a badass female character. But we don't like female characters, right? We don't like strong female characters. Apparently, that's what critics say. Who did not like, if you don't like Ghostbusters 2016 and you don't like Rise of Skywalker and you don't like Terminator Dark Fist Fuck, you must hate women. No, I don't like shitty movies and shitty characters. And if you don't like this film, that's cool. There's no worries. I'm talking about the higher up critic assholes who fucking write these stupid articles. Those are the people I'm talking about. If you don't like the film because you didn't like the action, or you didn't think there was enough action, or you didn't like the story, that's one thing. That's fine. Like my friend Effrey, he wasn't a fan of it. That's cool. I'm talking about these assholes who are like, bullshit reasons. But, yeah, really liked her. And like she gets this motherfucker out of a car because she knows something's up, and then runs the fucking guy over. One line of dialogue I enjoyed: are they smart and they're pretending to be idiots, or are they idiots and they're pretending to be smart? I thought that was kind of a clever line of dialogue. She meets this one older guy, and then there's this part on this convoy that's where you meet Ethan Suplee, who's sort of a conspiracy theorist individual. One thing leads to another, blah, blah, blah. There's a point where there's this little bunker where the lead just kicks a lot of ass. I mean, blows a guy's fucking head up, which was a surprise to me. She just fucks these guys up, and one woman tries to shoot her with an arrow or a crossbow, and she screws up, so the lead just gets the arrow and just fucking stabs her with it. And I loved moments like this where she's dying and one goes, you can't kill her, she's a woman, and then the lead girl, Betty Gilpin, is, hey miss, should you be afforded mercy just because you're a girl? No. And then just shoots her. Like, just kills her. I'm like, that's a really nice sort of punch at the whole PC police thing. Stuff like that. Like, I appreciate what the director-writers were going for. Yeah, I'm an action junkie, so I would have appreciated a bit more action in the middle act. No, it's not up there with Hard Target. But fuck. Compare this with Hard Target 2? This is fucking great compared to Hard Target 2. Or some of these other Most Dangerous Game movies. Surviving the Game. I'd probably put Surviving the Game above it for the cast. I mean, that's Ice-T and Gary Busey and Rutger Hauer. That's a great cast. Here, Hilary Swank did good, but she was only in the third act. He did a good job. The other actors were there. You know, they did all right. The third act, when you find out the whole thing with the text message where Hilary Swank and her buddies had sent this text just to shits and giggles, it got out there, and this is stuff that would happen where they get fired for it, and Hilary Swank keeps going in a flashback, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. Which, I mean, you look at for a little bit what happened with James Gunn or Roseanne or all this other stuff. This would, I could see this easily happening. And I like that the movie actually addresses stuff like that. Because not many movies do. And sometimes you should be blatant obvious. Maybe that's something always too blatant obvious. I'm fine with that. And so they made it real. This whole thing, Kill the Deplorables, is a joke. They made it real. And even the lead pretty much tells Hilary Swank how fucking stupid that is, that she did that. It wasn't true. And the lead goes, but it is true. You are into people. But it wasn't. It was a joke. But you are doing it. So I like that conversation actually happens. Like, you did do it. And I thought it was kind of a funny twist where Hilary Swank is telling all this stuff about this woman that just the people they picked were the people who talked shit about them or said the worst things about them. And Hilary Swank finds out that she got the wrong girl. The lead was not the one who texted her and said the shit. It was a different girl. So, oh, you done fucked up, lady. They got the wrong person. The fight at the end I enjoyed. I do wish the lead got a bit more hits on Hilary Swank. Got a bit more hits or some stabs to Hilary Swank. So that's one nitpick I'll say at the end fight. I wanted the lead to beat the shit out of Hilary Swank a bit more, or stab her a few times, or so forth, in the leg and the shoulder, whatever. Other nitpicks, I can't really say I remember the musical score. Not to say it was good or bad, I just don't remember it, the musical score. Or really any soundtrack or songs or anything of the nature, so maybe the music could be improved. And as an action junkie, I would have preferred a bit more action between the store scene and when she fucks up those people in the little bunker they have. Maybe one or two other... I mean, there's the convoy scene where there's not really action in there. Maybe like one or two more little set pieces of her kicking some ass. Well, yeah, when she kicks that one guy out of the car who is a lying piece of shit. Yeah, just a little bit more. But yeah, I liked The Hunt. I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I don't think it's as horrible as people make it out to be. If you're worried about the politics, again, I appreciate the fact that it didn't want to take a side. It said, there's stupid shit on both your sides. And that's the truth. And the lead is not on either side. And that's probably why critics hated it, because they wanted to be fuck Trump, which I don't like Trump, but I'm tired of seeing that shit. Yes, I don't like Trump, but I'm tired of seeing that shit in media. So I'm glad the movie didn't do that. It said, you both are dumb. There's some good violence. There's a badass lead. It's a short running time. I thought the pacing was pretty good. I thought it had a fun sense of humor to it. It didn't have a bullshit ending. And overall, I liked it. I quite liked the movie. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I liked it. That's just me, though. I mean, there's a movie, I just saw this, I reviewed a few weeks ago called Ready or Not, and I still like that film. Don't get me wrong, I still like Ready or Not. But one of my complaints is I wish that girl would kick more ass, because that was a film where a woman is being hunted by people and then she fights back. But she didn't really do a lot, and mostly it was by accident, and she didn't really get the... Like here, this girl does get the kicked ass and take names. So, again, I still like Ready or Not. I have a review of it on the channel. Still liked it. But I like this more because this is kind of what I wanted more from Ready or Not. I thought, you know, it's still a film with a sense of humor where a woman's being hunted. But here, the lady kicks more ass than in Ready or Not. And again, I still like Ready or Not, but this one I liked a lot more. She does, yeah. But again, we're not supposed to like strong women, but I did in this movie. Go figure. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you guys later. I don't think it's that bad of a film. I quite enjoyed it. Have a good night. Later.